Now imagine being stranded in a ship for close to 2 years with nowhere to go. Well, that is the situation for 9 Syrian crew members who have been living on a ship with no basic supplies. They have not been paid and are relying on well-wishers for food, clothes, and medicine. The cargo ship was traveling from Russia when that journey terminated at the port of Mombasa. Francis Mtalaki with the details of the story.
2 years ago, MV Jinan loaded a cargo of construction materials at the port of Mombasa, but it has been at this channel ever since, waiting for instructions for its Lebanese owners. Instruction the Syrian crew say never came. The ship's crew has not been paid since it was abandoned.
Life is difficult. It's better when you make like this a problem for any salary, he go home. He don't wait. Money not everything in the life. You have family. 2 years no see your family, your children. This is not life. Waiting for money not everything in the life.
The port of Mombasa is just a kilometer away, yet so far for the sailors stuck on board. Initially, there were 18 crew members, but 9 of them gave up on ever getting their benefits and decided to go back to Syria after their families sent them air tickets.
If anybody told us from the beginning, you cannot get anything, you stay 1 year without nothing, what we can do? Only we go. We leave the vessel, we go, continue our life. Don't stay for nothing.
With COVID-19 restrictions and immigration rules, they cannot go on land. And if they abandon the ship, they risk losing the wages they are owed. In some instances, up to 3 years worth of earnings. It leaves them with no choice but to stay within the ship. They say it's like a prison.
Why he takes this money? Why everybody now he want this money? Take it, this money and leave it go. You want this money, give, take it. You meet every time you have a story, new story, tomorrow, after week. Yeah, lie, too much lie.
Mission to seafarers to look after the crews of abandoned ships. For close to 2 years now, they have been supplying food to the crew. He says it hasn't been easy.
And they have waited for so long. The situation in this ship is one that is worse than being in prison. I would choose to be in a prison than being here.
Money in the court. Waiting court to give our money. Tomorrow we have waiting. This man need the man he need to sign paper. This man get have son. He go to marriage. He go have waiting for what? Sign this paper, give this money, and we go.
The crew members decided to file a case at the Mombasa court. It was determined, and a buyer is said to have deposited money for the purchase of the abandoned vessel. 58 million shillings. Of that, 33 million shillings is meant to cater for accrued port charges, salaries and benefits for the crew members. Since the 16th of April, when the money was reportedly paid, the sailors are yet to receive their salaries and other benefits to enable them leave for Syria.
But up to now, we don't understand why the seafarers have not been paid. We are still waiting. Every day there are new promises that they will be paid tomorrow or the other day. But we wonder why they are not being paid their money.
Now, I don't believe next week we go. I don't believe. Maybe 1 month, I don't believe. Now, if you told me tomorrow you flight, I don't believe.
Their hopes are fading by the day. Back home in Syria, families are demanding their return, at least to begin a new life after 2 years of living in the waters of this Indian Ocean strip. Even after 58 million shillings were deposited at the judiciary, they are yet to leave the ship. Their call is for the government to make necessary arrangements for them to leave for Syria. Francis Mtalaki, Citizen TV, Mombasa.